Shane Smith, the 6'3", 2'4" righty, in his rookie season here with the White Sox, brings the team on the field. He has been so sensational. He's got that confidence. He's got the swagger. He's got that new changeup, and he has been one of the best pitchers in baseball this season. There's a little different excitement in the ballpark here tonight because a newest member of the White Sox, Tim Elko, gets his first big league start at first base, making his debut. He has been raking in the minors, tied for the lead in minor leagues with 10 home runs, hoping to bring that power here to the south side.
That is roped into right field. That's a base hit for Xavier Edwards, and it feels like he's starting to bounce out of this funk a little bit. Here's Jesus Sanchez. That gets away from Cuero, the young catcher for the White Sox. Might be a pass ball. Edwards up to second.
On the ground to the right side, Elko, his first big league play, will step on the bag for out number 1 to start this ball game.
Infield in for the White Sox here in the top of the first with Edwards at third.
Swing and a miss. Back with a high hard one. First strikeout for Smith. 2 outs in the inning.
An ominous start, Gabby, for the Marlins in one regard. We told you they were 1 for 15 with runners in scoring position last night. Already 0 for 2 this evening.
Got him swinging. Shane Smith bringing the heat here in the first, keeps the Marlins off the board.
Got a big fastball tonight. He's feeling pretty good about it, and twice he threw it by Marlins upstairs. So it's out of the inning with no runs.
On the mound for the Marlins is 27-year-old Dominican hard-throwing right-hander Edward Cabrera, making his 6th start of the season.
Chase Mydrop back in the lineup tonight, leads it off.
Check swing on a slider. Did he go? Yes, he did. And a strikeout to start the ball game for Edward Cabrera. That's his 25th punch out of the season. 3-2 is slugged in the air to center field. Myers is backing up, and he's got it. There's 2 away.
Andrew Vaughn with 2 away and nobody on. Hit a homer last night.
Over the last 7 games, his batting average just under 300 at 296. This one is crushed to left field. Back it goes in left. It is long gone. Andrew Vaughn, back-to-back games with a home run, his 5th of the season, and the Sox with a 1-0 lead here in the first.
We told you he loves velocity, and he got in a count at 3-1 where you could pretty much sit on a fastball, and Cabrera or anybody else in this league is not going to continue to throw fastballs by Andrew Vaughn. It also is not lost on him that Tim Elko has been called up. Andrew wants at bats. He wants playing time, and he knows the way to do that is swing the bat the way he did the second half of last year, and if he's heating it up early this year, this is going to be a better offense.
Connor 1 for 4 with a double yesterday, and it feels like he's starting to find that stroke that you guys loved at the end of last year.
Ground ball hit through the right side. That's a 5-game hitting streak for Connor Norby. Hit it where they ain't. Here's Ronnie Simon serving as the designated hitter for the Marlins.
1-2. There goes Norby. Throw down a second. Safe. A delayed call by Chad Fairchild, but Norby did get in there for a stolen base.
Now there's 2 outs after Simon punched out. Here's Myers.
1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 4 punch outs for Shane Smith here in the first 2 innings. Steve, here it is, the moments a lot of the fans have been waiting for. Tim Elko makes his Major League Baseball debut. We take a look at what he's done in 31 games in Charlotte. Get your phone out, because he has done some damage in AAA this season. And on the hands, fought off into center field. Well, coming on will be Myers to make the catch and retire Elko in his first big league at bat.
As has been Shane Smith custom, he's just sawing through the first part of this order. He's going through for the 2nd time now. That usually doesn't give him a whole lot of problems.
There's that fastball at 96. 5th strikeout for Shane Smith. In on the hands, into shallow right field. Palacios racing in, but it's Sosa will make the grab to finish this top of the 4th.
1-0 White Sox as we go to the last of the 4th.
Vaughn tried to check his swing. He went around on a changeup at 93 low. 5-pitch punch out for Edward Cabrera to open up the bottom of the 4th.
Palacios fouled off 4 straight balls to now get this count to 3-2. 9th pitch of the at-bat. Palacios on a line to left, and it's over the head of Stowers. Palacios will race into second. A 9-pitch at-bat ends up in a 2-out double.
The White Sox have a man in scoring position. Cabrera looking to shut it down with the Marlins trailing 1-0 in the home half of the 4th.
There he swings, and he lifts a changeup in the air to center for Myers. And the side is retired, and Cabrera strands Palacios at second here in the 4th.
as Shane Smith has only given up 3 hits so far today. Shane Smith is quickly realizing his stuff is elite as he racks up another strikeout. In the air to right field. And Palacios with the grab. What a start for Shane Smith.
We're in the top of the 6th inning. Marlins trailing 1-0. And that went a chopping ground ball over to the third baseman Rojas that hits off the edge of his glove. It rolls into left center field. The left fielder Baldwin comes to pick it up and he fires it back in. But Sanoja sprinting for second base. He is there. He hustles his way into scoring position. They'll likely get Rojas on a fielding error, but the Marlins have a threat here. Leadoff runner in scoring position to open the 6th.
It's in the dirt, and it gets away from Cuero, and up the third goes Sanoja.
Now you got the tying run 90 feet away.
Here's the payoff. Rojas backing up in foul territory. He's calling for it. And there's out number 1. 0-2. Have some. The new pitch for Shane Smith has just been magical this season. That changeup. The leadoff double by Sanoja. He advanced to third on a wild pitch. But there's now 2 outs with Eric Wagman at the plate.
This most likely will be the last inning for Shane Smith. He'd like to finish it with a flourish.
Popped up right side. Palacios making a run in from right and will make the catch. Shane Smith strands the runner at third, and the White Sox hold on to their 1-0 lead.
So the night is over for Shane Smith. What a welcome sight for the Marlins.
1 for 15 since being named Player of the Week there for Kyle Stowers.
A 1 pitch. Stowers hits that one deep out to right, pretty deep. Palacios back, and it's gone. A solo shot for Kyle Stowers. It's his 7th on the year. 109 off the bat, and we're tied at 1 in the top of the 7th.
He's in scoring position for Tim Elko.
Lenyn Sosa has the opportunity to be a memorable first RBI for Tim Elko, still looking for his first big league hit, but Calvin Fauché trying to keep the White Sox where they are.
Broken bat, ground ball up the middle, backhanded by Sanoja. Oh, what a play! Javier Sanoja to get Calvin Fauché out of the bottom of the 7th.
Great play by Javier Sanoja. That was a ground ball, seemed destined for center field, and he slid to his backhand. He plucked it, he popped up from a slide, and he threw to first to get Elko by a step.
Now that sets the table for Eric Wagman, who's 0 for 3 tonight. It's an opportunity to bust out of this slump here for Wagman in a big way in the 8th and maybe untie this thing. There's a swing and a line drive towards the gap. Left center field. Taylor's not going to get there. It's going to roll all the way to the wall. 2 runs are going to score. Wagman on his way to third. Here comes a throw. Not in time. A 2-run triple by Eric Wagman to give the Marlins the lead here in the 8th. So Tinoco going to put in a bid for his 7th career save.
Score holds, the Marlins would improve to 15-23. The White Sox would fall to 11-29.
Ground ball hit right side, backhanded by Mervis, flips it to Tinoco. And the Marlins secure a Chicago victory here tonight with their 8th come from behind win of the season. They win it 3-1.